I've been at Miami since May 18th actually. It was the day after my prom, and I pretty much had to stop in the middle of all the fun senior activities and just pack my stuff and get ready to go compete and go start school at Miami.
I had to do it better, but I'm trying to show you how to do it.
Adjusting to that change from going to high school in Los Angeles to going to college in Miami.
Gotta put it out.
I mean, it was pretty tough at first, and a lot of people helped me.
You grab that, put it to the back. There you go. Now you remember how I did? Huh? A little bit, yeah.
All the guys who came in last spring, I mean, they were really helpful to all the freshmen who came in the summer sessions. You know, Braxton helped me find out where certain classes were. He gave me advice on which classes to take or how the college life, I mean, was overall.
I did help Brad get used to the college life, get used to the change of pace. Showed him around where everything is. This is a big step, you know, I experienced it, and I experienced it in the spring. You know, I just kind of wanted to give that experience and those few lessons to Brad as, you know, he got acclimated to a new environment.
In terms of helping me with my overall confidence, so I feel like Clive, I mean, all the seniors in upper class really helped me, you know, saying, hey, speak up, or hey, we don't know what the protection is, Brad, speak up, tell us a call. I mean, in terms of that, just getting me right.
One thing I noticed about Brad, he's real humble, and he's like really coachable. So when he's calling them playing the huddle, sometimes he speaks with a low voice, and I tell him he has to speak louder so everybody can hear the call and we can relay the call.
Chair right, 3, Buffalo wide taxi.
I think that's part of the culture of this team, and you know, it really should be of any team. Headed into the game versus Louisville, we all knew that we got to rally around our quarterback. A freshman starting QB, it's something special. You know, it's something pretty rare.
You know, starting my first collegiate game, I mean, it's a big game. It's a Monday night. It's Labor Day. It's on the road at Louisville. Anyone, no matter freshman, sophomore, junior, or senior, I feel like any quarterback would have some amount of nervousness going into this game. But I feel like with all the guys I have surrounding me, my confidence level for this game is pretty high. I feel like I can accomplish a lot with these guys, no matter if I'm a freshman or a sophomore.
Welcome to Hurricanes football as we come to you from Papa John's Cardinal Stadium in Louisville, Kentucky.
Headed out for my first play. I mean, it was a surreal feeling.
Miami and Brad Kaaya will take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
It seemed like in that moment I was in a dream.
I would anticipate Coley right away as this crowd comes to its feet on 1st down.
Once I got into the actual game and the ball was snapped, I didn't really feel the crowd. I didn't think about the crowd. All I thought about was 2 acres in the ball.
No gain on the play.
That's okay. The operation went smoothly.
First few series, everybody is getting adjusted. We're making adjustments as we go.
It was a bit of an eye-opener for me. How fast those guys were moving.
Running right side, looking for some room. Gets maybe 2, 3, 4 yards.
The third play, I actually got cracked pretty hard by the linebacker.
Kaaya sets up and throws into the ground. Incomplete. And he was hit hard. He was decked.
That wasn't a good feeling at first. It was kind of a welcoming to college football. But I got back together.
It is different. Guys are bigger, faster, stronger, but at the end of the day, he has the skills to do what he does. I think he really realized that, and so we kind of settled in, we got more comfortable, and you know, we started putting together drives.
Freshman Brad Kaaya, 18 years old. Shotgun snap back to him. Inside handoff to the 35, inside the 35. Duke Johnson is brought down. And let's see if Miami goes for it.
I was talking to James and we were discussing a couple of plays. You know, my gut in those situations is always, hey, what do you want? You know, and he wanted Seattle.
All right, here we go. First big play for Miami on offense, 4th down and 5.
I like to think that I can be, you know, definitely an outlet for him in pressure situations.
The ball's at the Louisville 33-yard line. Kaaya from the shotgun. Snap is good. The freshman will throw on a quick slant, and it's caught by Braxton Berrios. 5 yards right at the 1st down marker.
The irony of him throwing that first conversion to Braxton, I think, was awesome.
Even without the pass interference, we would have converted.
Defense. Brad's play versus Louisville sparked what I think is going to be a great career here. You know, we were backed up, and I thought that he made an unbelievable throw. He faked and came outside the pocket. He knew he was going to get hit. He stepped up and threw the ball where they had someone uncovered.
Lunges down to the 2.
He threw the ball to me, you know, would have got the defender right in his face, and he trusted me to be in the spot.
It was a big game for us, and you know, I saw him at that point. He really grew in the game.
1st and goal.
You know, me making that catch gives him a lot of confidence to come back and hit another throw like that.
Oh, touchdown! Brad Wolford! Highest first touchdown pass as a Hurricane.
My first college touchdown, I mean, there's no better feeling. Being on ESPN Monday night from a touchdown, I mean, it's crazy. I was just in high school, and now, I mean, here I am.
Brad deserves it, he really does. And so see him throw his first touchdown pass and for us to get some momentum going, it was a great feeling.
From the game, not one time did Kaaya think we wasn't behind him. He always felt like we was with him, and we were behind him and we trusted in him.
I always felt that way throughout the game. It was just that mutual connection with all my teammates, offense and defense.
The one thing that you could see right away with Brad is that it wasn't too big for him.
Kaaya off a play fake and rolls the pocket right side. Throwing it caught at the 30-yard line.
I think the throws that he did make give you a little bit of a glimpse on what he can be and what he is going to be. But one of the things that we've said is we got to rally around the quarterback. Well, you know, that means we got to protect the quarterback too. We didn't do a good enough job doing that. We didn't do a good enough job as a program staying at a 3rd and long. And those two things were hard to overcome.
They're ringing up the quarterback hits.
But if we can do that, I know that Brad's going to be very successful for us.
And that brings us to the end of the game.
It's nothing more I hate than losing games. It's not how I expected my first game to turn out. Louisville's a good team. I feel like we could have, you know, done more as a whole to win. But I mean, hey, things happen. It's the past now. I mean, hopefully, you know, all the games down the road will be a lot different.
Stay together. As simple as that. No excuses. We lost together. We made too many errors as a football team. Just not good enough.
Obviously, the game didn't pan out how we wanted it to. The good thing about it is we learned a lot about ourselves.
We all have to take responsibility for the mistakes that we made on that field tonight.
We win and we lose as a team, and I think as long as we stay together, we're going to have a great season. I'm not concerned about that.
You know, walking out after the game, it was cool to see my family and all the people who came out to support me. It's a pretty cool feeling just knowing that, I mean, there's fans who really care. People saying goodbye on the way out or see you at Nebraska and good job. That meant a lot to me.
See you Lincoln, Nebraska.
Win or lose, it's always a good feeling to be a Cane, to still go out there and suit up and win the colors. At the end of the day, there's no feeling like it.